This year marks the 100th anniversary of flight in Canada. It was back in 1909 that Alexander Graham Bell's Silver Dart took to the skies in Nova Scotia. Different locations throughout the country will honor the centennial of flight this year, including the National Air Force Museum in Trenton.
And as Newswatch's Mike Postevit tells us, the history of Canadian aviation continues to find wings in Trenton, and it's due mostly to volunteers.
The Halifax bomber, painstakingly restored to become the focal point of the museum. Years of hard work brought this aircraft back to life. Now volunteers continue their magic with two more planes. Some might recognize this one, a Harvard. At this point, a little worse for wear. And then there's this.
This is an Anson. This is a two-engine bomber trainer kind of thing that we had. And you notice that there's a lot of wood in this one, eh? There's some metal, but there's a lot of wood, where the Halifax was mostly all metal.
Ron Pennington has been around aircraft pretty much his whole life, and for him, his work is a labor of love.
I started in England as an apprentice at the place called Bolton Paul Aircraft, and they, if you know airplanes at all, they built the night fighter, the Defiant, and I started there, and then of course war came along and messed that whole thing up.
I was in the Air Cadets. In fact, I flew in an Anson in the Air Cadets as a passenger, of course.
So special meaning to you?
No, very much so.
Murray Leadham is also working on the Anson. He's lending his expertise to the reconstruction of the wing.
It's completely wooden, and we're building it in one piece. The original was one piece. It's 60 feet long.
What's the biggest challenge in doing that?
Well, we've got two sets. Some blueprints we don't have at all. Others we got two sets, and there's two different models that we have paper or blueprints for, so we work between them.
And no matter the job, all of these gentlemen are helping to preserve a piece of Canadian aviation history.
They don't have to do it, of course, but they do it. It's dedication. It's part of their life, and this museum would probably not operate without their help. We are highly appreciative of their contribution.
We pick what we want to do, you know. So we search around and find something to do and work on that for a while, you know, until we get that done, and then pick something else. So we don't do things that we don't want to do kind of stuff. It's a really nice place to work.
This is what's kept me going. Definitely.
Mike Postevit, ckws Newswatch, Trenton.
Close to 100 volunteers add their special touches to the National Air Force Museum, from aircraft restoration to guided tours.